As you go around Mahikeng, it's a ghost town. It's a capital city of shame.
Life it gets worse.
If the ANC is still going to continue like the behavior that they've been continuing in the past years, then we are getting nowhere. We're still going to struggle. Our kids are going to struggle. Our grandkids are still going to struggle.
In October 2021, Eyewitness News visited Mahikeng. Dilapidated buildings, a water and electricity crisis, potholes, and a high unemployment rate characterized the once thriving town. On another visit in 2024, Eyewitness News found that not much has changed.
We are standing in a community that's really suffering when it comes to service delivery.
What I can say is we want water.
We used to share the little money that was available for the government. Unlike this time, only one person benefit.
Mahikeng, which is the capital city of the Northwest, has a rich history of arts and culture. The town also serves as a commercial hub for surrounding regions, with agriculture and mining fueling economic activity. Residents, however, say the current government has neglected the town and is failing to deliver basic services. The streets are lined by overgrown grass. Cemeteries look abandoned. Roads are characterized by potholes. And the water and electricity crisis remains. Danville is but one of the communities living under these conditions in Mahikeng.
We are standing in a community that's really suffering when it comes to service delivery. I know in all areas there's problems with service delivery, but in Danville itself, there is no service delivery. There's no roads, bad roads. And then number two, we got a serious problem with unemployment. All of our people, most of them, young people, are at home. There is no jobs for them. You are even afraid to send your child to a university or a college because when they come back, there is always no job for our people. And our children are going into drugs because of unemployment. There's no social life for them. With this current government, which I was a part of in the past, they failed us miserably. 30 years down the line, we are still in the same situation when the Bob government fell. ANC government took over, but nothing changed. We are worse off now than when we were in the Bob government. The municipality is failing us all over this long grass. There is dumping sites, and they are failing us on a daily basis.
For rural areas in the Northwest town, water, electricity, bad roads, and transport are the biggest struggle for residents.
3 weeks without water. Just look now. They are running dry now. We worry a lot. We worry a lot because sometimes we go where they dig the borehole. We go there and fetch at least 3 scoops from there. The municipality, they try their best to help us, but sometimes they can say the petrol is finished. So they just bring maybe 220 liters, and they pump for, those who pump, they can pump for 2 weeks sometimes. Then we can stay another 2 to 3 weeks without water.
Re na le bothata jo bo serious jwa metsi. Ha e sa le go tloga ka ngwaga wa 1994 re bona metsi a tsengwa mo dioding tse di bapileng le rona mo go rona metsi a sa tsene. Nkile ka rola ditlhako ka ya ko Municipal ka go kopa metsi. Ka tla ka karabo a gore dipipe ga ise di tsamaye ka ga go rona ga gona gore re ka tsenyediwa metsi. Re eme pele. re so fela gore wa nkutlwa ka re from 1994 yaanong so se se re utlwisa botlhoko potso e re e botsang ke gore a rona re le baagi ba shebela kwana a ga re a tshwanela go kry-a di-benefiti tsotlhe tseo batho baagi botlhe ba South Africa ba di amogelang ka gore ga gona sepela sa masepala se re ka se supang mo section ya rona ya shebela kwana ke sone se o bonang gompieno re lela yaanong re kopa thuso ya gore re tlhalosediwe gore go diragala eng re reka metsi kgwedi le kgwedi o tshwanetse ke gore o ntshe madi a kana ka 400 go tlatsa tanka e leng gore le ga o dira washing o se gore hela ga o tlhatswe school ka gore o somarela metsi a gore a kgone go hetsa kgwedi selo se o se re utlwisa botlhoko ba gaetsho jaanong re kopa karabo ka nako ya gare mangope we used to share the little money that was available for the government. Unlike this time, only one person benefit. And when you look at his or her salary, it's a lot of money which can be shared by more than 10 people.
Ke sebaka tota re sokola ka metsi. Nako ngwe tla ba re file diesel yalo di-engine di be di senyegile ka re pompa ka motlakase nako ngwe motlakase o kgona go tsamaya for beke o seo. Go nna bothata bana ba tshwanetse re o same ko ntle gotse bana ba kgone go tlaba ba sekolong ene ba ba dulang kgakala ba sokola ka transport ya ka gone yaanong jaana transport e ntse e batsa kontraka ya bone e fedile ene go na le bana ba ba dulang mabuduswane manawane moletsamong ga bana transport ene batsadi ba tla ba sena madi a gore ba ka hira dikoloi tsa go pega bana ba nang le dikara tsa ditonki ba kgona go ga se ba bantsi ba nang le dikara that's why ba sokola ba tla ba mo tseleng ba haeka ga o itse re bokhutlwa ke ha ngwana ha ikile ya sekolong ke bothata jo rena le jone.
Mahikeng Municipality concedes that there are some challenges, but insists that they are doing all they can to run the municipality smoothly and deliver services.
There are two institutions that are responsible for water provision, bulk water provision. It's Magalies Water and Ngakamudiri Mulema District Municipality. We as Mahikeng Local Municipality, we provide water to the consumers. We buy water from the district and Magalies. Now the challenges here that we are faced with is the issue of the low pressures and the quality of the water. What do I mean? Just recently, the Mabatu treatment plant was undergoing a refurbishment. Now, only Mahikeng plant was the one that was providing water for the entire Mahikeng. Now, you could see that if one plant is supposed to provide the entire area or jurisdiction with water, that water won't be sufficient. Now, what Magalies Water now had to do, they had to ration the water. They closed the water at some point, at some particular time, they opened the water. And during the provision of that water, during the day, there are burst pipes, there are illegal connections, there's just a lot of things that are impacting negatively on the sufficient provision of water in and around Mahikeng. And the issue of the budget is always a burning matter. But IDP takes 5 years. Now, if water was not provided this current financial year, obviously we'll see the next financial year and rolling up to the other financial year until everybody is provided with water. There are two challenges about potholes in our town. One is that the town is congested, the traffic is too high. When we do the potholes, we do them in the morning when the traffic is just between 10 and 1. But from 1 o'clock, the very same traffic is going to drive through the very same potholes that we repair. Do you think it will last? 2, we are struggling with the issue of stormwater. Potholes are mainly caused by stormwater. Those that we have repaired, come rainy season, I bet you they're going to resurface again due to high volume of traffic and the high volume of water that goes through the town.
In the meantime, all that residents of this town are asking for is the provision of basic services.